While awaiting reinforcements, the Alliance predicts the Empire will continue to fortify its defenses at Fort Mercius. Knowing this risk, Claude and a select few advance, hoping to gain entry to the fort through deception.
Loading times, gotta love the loading times. Golden Scheme. Sure, we'll go that way for this one. That's right, Claude's up here all by his lonesome. And you can have the other one. Whoever gets there first, I'll give you both one. Let's go! Defeat the enemy commander. All your units fall in battle.
General, reinforcements have arrived from the capital. They clashed with Alliance forces in the outskirts of the city, but should enter the fortress soon.
You let them in? Make haste and slaughter them all!
Huh? Why?
They are enemies. Slaughter them all. I will
He
not
didn't see
say
through it.
Again.
We made it in. Professor, take control from the south. I have my own tasks to do from here. There are preparations to be made for our secret plan.
I see your skills haven't dulled yet, kiddo.
What did you expect? Everyone, listen up! From now on, the Almyran forces will be fighting by our side. We'll work as one, and we will bring down that fort together!
Yeah!
An impregnable fortress is a wide-open prairie once you get inside. From here, we'll attack from the north and south at once.
No different than a prairie, you say? You've got a strange head on your shoulders, kiddo.
For Nadir the Undefeated, this should be as easy as a walk in a meadow, right?
Ha! Well, goddess or death god or whoever they may be, let's crush them to dust.
At the ready.
Get this guy out of the picture quick.
We're all desperate, aren't we? Now my schemes will really pack a punch.
Sunshine.
Oh, you think you're attacking me with a ballista, do you?
Imagine being defeated by me. Improvement enough, I suppose.
What's my strategy? Another victory. Not my best.
Shall we? I'll do my best. My orders? Let's make this quick. More fighting.
Heal on.
Steady now.
Leave it to me.
Ready when you are.
Wow, they crit. Holy crap. Speedwing, nice. What does that shield he got again do? Find someone to give that to, because he doesn't need it.
Now there's a way forward. I've got no time for mercy. Can't afford to slack off.
Job.
I'm not dying here.
Evasion ring.
No chance.
Good
This
crit.
could turn the tides. Had I room to grow?
That was amazing.
I'd rather not fight, yet avoiding it is more frustrating and fruitless than engaging in the battle itself.
Hey, missed.
Never let your guard down.
Allow me to demonstrate!
So many crits.
All is going
Jeez.
to plan.
Oh, I've never seen him crit before. Cool. Not where I expected him to go. Wow, I didn't even kill Linhardt.
I hope someday there will be no fighting and we can all just nap the afternoon away.
You're making me work. Sorry, but it's you or me.
Ooh, a nice drop. Both
They
of
were
them.
sure to perish.
And now I don't have to worry about Ballista bothering me anymore. My experience.
How about a curtsy?
I must.
The time is ripe.
Report! The Death Knight is moving. It looks...
We need to put an end to this here and now. Come on, let's...
Yeah, that's a guaranteed win, so...
Let's give this a try. I'm giving this all I've got. I assume a stray arrow finished it.
Pull out all the stops.
Finish off one of his life bars at least.
More battles means more strength.
I have no need of you.
If you desire to slay me, follow. The appointed hour is at hand.
He's hiding something. It's annoying to do what he's telling us to, but we don't really have a choice. After him.
Yeah, that's kind of worthless.
It is coming. Leave now, or all of you will die.
Run! We have to evacuate immediately!
Well, that town got kind of destroyed.
What just happened here? The fort. It's just gone.
I kind of blew through that mission.
My thank you so much.
Hey, kiddo, what was with that javelin of light?
Javelin of light. Well, that describes it pretty well. The fortress was supposedly impregnable, but look at it now.
The crater.
It's hard to imagine that the Empire would do something like that. But if not them, then who? And for what purpose? If they wanted to kill us, then why wait until now to use it?
We almost died just now, and without an answer to any of that. Speaking of unanswered questions, why is Nardell here? Care to explain? I get the feeling there's something you two are keeping from us.
I'll go ahead and see my subordinates off to Almyra, kiddo.
Wait, Nadir! Are you really just gonna leave me here and run away?
I hope to see you again, Judith. And you too, Professor. I'll be praying for your safety.
Nadir, are you saying that Nardell is actually Nadir the Unstoppable?
Yup.
It's actually Nadir the Undefeated. Almyrans love grand titles.
I knew he was no ordinary person, but to think he was the great hero of Almyra.
Hey, can we really afford to be chatting right now? If another one of those javelins of light falls, we're all dead.
Claude, there are things I wish to ask you, but first we must hurry and withdraw.
Right you are. Come on, everyone. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Claude, it is time for you to explain. Why are you so close with an Almyran general?
Well, he did quite a bit for me when I was younger.
When you were younger? So, before you joined House Regan. How and where did you meet him? There aren't many opportunities to meet a general from Almyra in Fodlan.
If that's what you believe, it's only because that's what you've been led to believe. After all, we have Cyril here among our allies, and he was born in Almyra.
As was Claude.
Hey now, don't drag me into this.
There's a big, wide world outside of Fodlan, and it's overflowing with different places and cultures. You think interacting with outsiders is odd, but isn't avoiding contact with the outside world far more unnatural?
Don't change the subject, Claude. To the people of the Alliance, the Almyrans are...
It's true that there's a history of hostility, but why should that mean we're doomed to remain hostile forever? The Almyrans aren't monsters. Just look at Cyril. Does he look like a monster to you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Right, Teach? What did you think when you met Nadir?
He's a reliable general.
I'll tell him you said that. And I'm sure that if all of you got to know him, all of your preconceived notions would change too. I know you guys, and you aren't the type of people to reject someone without trying to get to know them.
But how did those Almyrans even get past Fodlan's throat?
I
I
left them.
doubt my brother would just let them pass without saying anything.
Yeah, about that. I actually made sure your brother met Nadir in advance.
What? Lord Holst met with an Almyran general?
Oh, so that's why you were so interested in my brother. But wait, they're supposed to be bitter enemies. They've fought each other several times before.
I know, it was a big gamble. But rather than having me try to convince them myself, I knew it would be easier to just have them meet. They were taken aback at first, but sure enough, they hit it off. They were even drinking to their newfound brotherhood before parting.
It makes sense. If you take the greatest heroes away from the battlefield, of course they'll get along.
Fighting one minute and drinking together the next? Men are so weird.
Ultimately, someone's bloodline has nothing to do with the friendships they forge. Relations between the Alliance and Almyra is a matter we'll tackle in the future. Still, I want to take this opportunity to make one thing clear to all of you. After we defeat the Empire, I intend to tear down the walls that separate Fodlan from the outside world. I want to let people and goods come and go freely, and in doing so, eradicate prejudices about the outside world.
Huh?
Huh?
Would it even be possible to achieve such a thing? It directly contradicts the Seros tenets.
Does it? I'm not so sure. In any case, I'm prepared for the inevitable protests and criticism. New ways of doing things are always met with resistance. During our time at the Officers Academy, all of you overcame the barriers of birthplace, status, and ideology. Having gone through so much with all of you, I have no doubt that, in time, You'll understand.
Yeah, but we did kill
I guess
some of those
there
people
were
who
a lot
came
of
over,
different people there. People we
over
wouldn't have met through the
you know,
normal course of our lives.
what I'm trying to say.
Dusker
We made
once
friends with
opposed
the
the
different
kingdom,
cultures.
but there was someone from Dusker there. Bridget once invaded the Empire, but the Bridget princess was there. We ate at the same table as those people. Sure, sometimes we didn't get along, but other times we helped each other out. Can we really draw a definitive line in the sand and say one group of people is all good and another all bad? If I can realize my dream, Fodlan will be reborn. The old age will end, and we'll welcome a new dawn.
But if...
Save your objections for another day, Gloucester boy. That said, there are more pressing matters to discuss. Our next step is to invade the Imperial capital, right?
That's right. I'm sure Edelgard is eagerly awaiting our arrival in Enbar. Reinforcements from the Alliance Lords should arrive soon. Let's make sure we're ready to greet them.
Part 2. Verdant Wind.
The chaos
Garland
of
Moon.
war.
The chaos of war. Claude's plan to call in Almyran forces succeeds, and the Alliance army captures Fort Mercius. Before they can celebrate their victory, javelins of light rain down from the sky and destroy the fort. Forced to temporarily evacuate, the Alliance army regroups at Garreg Mach until it is ready to march on Enbar, the Imperial capital.
Low visibility maps. They suck. That one's done from the Black Eagle's perspective. Ding.
It's almost time to invade the Imperial capital. We still don't know where Rhea is, but if she's alive, she's likely in Enbar. Hopefully we manage to find her without too much trouble.
Need to save her quickly.
I know, but if we're not careful, she'll just be whisked away again. I'm sure you must be anxious to see her again.
I need to see her again.
I understand. You need to see Rhea again so you can figure out who you really are. But we're going up against Edelgard here. It won't be so simple.
Our next stop is the Imperial capital. We've sure come a long way.
What are you talking about? This is Garreg Mach. It's where we started.
I didn't mean literally, Raphael. I was speaking symbolically.
My earnest desire to protect the Alliance has carried me this far. It will not fail me. I am sure the rest of you all have your own reasons to fight as well. Of course, I understand that the fight will not end until we defeat the Empire.
And
now
whatever
the
is
time
pulling
has
the strings
arrived
behind
at
them.
long last, to march on the Imperial capital and defeat the Emperor.
It really gets you thinking, doesn't it? We all come from different places and have different goals and dreams. But thanks to those two, we were all able to come together and overcome all sorts of challenges.
You are referring to Claude and the Professor, I assume? Even within our own odd group, those two are particularly unusual.
Oh, so you are aware that you're odd.
Well, that's... It was simply a figure of speech. I am speaking about Claude and the Professor right now. They're like the wind and the trees.
Huh? Claude and the Professor are? What does that even mean? And who is which?
Oh, I was just thinking that if we're the birds, then those two are like the trees and the wind. The Professor is a great tree that kindly embraces us and watches over us as we perch on its branches. And Claude is like the wind, pushing us forward as we soar across the open sky.
Good analogy.
The metaphor about the Professor is solid, but I think Claude just blows us around on a whim. Still, we owe him a lot.
I think that's beautiful, Marianne. I can really picture it.
when this war is over, I'd love to paint a picture of those two. Oh, and of all the people we've fought with as well.
You mean like a historical painting? I like that. Maybe our descendants will look at it a long, long time from now.
I must say, that piques my interest. I look forward to seeing how you portray my valiant efforts.
When you put it that way, we may be witnessing one of the greatest events in Fodlan's history. It's a lot of pressure, but the sense of duty I feel is even stronger than the fear.
I'm just happy to be here with all of you. I won't get scared, no matter what we face.
We have our goal. Enbar, the Imperial capital. Let's get to work.
Lots of large fish. Of course we're going to explore, though.
Right. Here's an idea. Cornelia took control of the kingdom capital, and then founded the Fargus dukedom in the Old Kingdom territory. Still, Fargus has remained a mere spectator with regard to our actions so far. It's not so surprising when you consider that they can't even get a handle on the Fraldarius territories.
Let's see what's for sale. Bruno. Dirty Rotten Cheater. Don't need it, but I'm gonna buy it anyways. Why not? Dirty Rotten Cheater. Dirty Rotten Cheaters! All but you. Magic Cat, you're cool. Everyone else, you're a-holes. I'm still doing this. And then I know where one of these guys is going to be hiding without even having to get the hint.
Oh my.
Where is it? They're not hiding in that spot.
Hello there.
Oh. Right.
Well...
Oh, 1 second to spare.
Really?
Yes, really.
Professor. Please.
Really are that powerful. I don't care.
I was taught from a young age to believe that the Creed of Saros was just the way of the world. To question it never even occurred to me. But Claude and Edelgard are different. They challenge the common wisdom, even defy it. It is uncomfortable to discard familiar assumptions, but that is an essential quality of the visionary. Indeed, true greatness must lie beyond common sense. That's good. I should write that down.
but think of it. The whole of the capital is going to be a battleground. The city has such a long heritage. Even so, perhaps it deserves to be reduced to ashes for once. But we can't let the common folk get hurt. We should try to confine the damage to the noble section of town.
Sounds good.
Please.
Professor!
There are all kinds of rumors about you spreading through the Alliance. Some say you're the new embodiment of Saint Saros herself. Claude's popularity has certainly risen too. Somewhat.
No, I'd say more Sothis, the goddess herself.
Professor!
Here's an idea. The Empire's army should be divided now, with significant troops still in the west. If they don't assert their authority over the Old Kingdom's lords, they'll never know when an uprising might start. Ironically, as soon as we capture the Imperial capital, the Old Kingdom's lords are likely to rise up immediately.
All part of the plan.
Heya. 10 years ago, Dagda and Bridget attacked the Empire from the west. Their final target was the capital. But they were countered at a port town long before they reached their destination. I guess our attempt has been more successful than theirs, all things considered.
Looks like we're nearing the end of this struggle. I'm sure Lady Rhea is on tenterhooks waiting for me to swoop in and rescue her.
Probably.
I was just kidding. Pay me no mind. Lady Rhea's not waiting for me, I know, no matter how much I might wish she were. She's waiting for you.
I wish there could have been an option besides being a jerk.
Hey!
Or believing her, but
Perhaps.
what can you do?
Professor, we're about to put the finishing touches on this war. I wonder how Fodlan will look without the backdrop of death and destruction. I can't wait to see it. On the other hand, I'm terrified of what the future might hold. Who knows if I'll survive the assault on the capital?
Perhaps invading the capital and smashing the Empire. I wonder if doing so could really end this war. Care to share your thoughts, Professor?
I don't know.
Perhaps you feel similarly to me. The whole mess puts me on edge. Although for now, better to focus my efforts on the fight at hand.
Restfulgar blend.
My friend, the reinforcements the Lord sent are finally gathering. Truth be told, Fort Merceus would have made for a better base of operation. But that weird pillar of light changes things. It's pretty scary, honestly. I wonder what it is.
Some kind
Makes
of
sense,
magic.
but whatever it was, I've never seen destructive power quite like it. I wonder where it came from. Well, I guess pondering it is a waste of energy for now. Let's just get ready to move out. The capital is Edelgard's domain, so she has the advantage. It's going to be a tough battle.
Platinum fish.
Oh my. With the Empire destroyed, the borders within Fodlan will likely become a thing of the past. With that, the rules of trade will change. Personally, I'm excited to see what these changes will bring.
Yeah. Reinforcements from the Alliance are still incoming. Perhaps we can wait. At least until we have an even balance of power. Plenty of supplies have made it through from the Eastern Church and the Merchants Association and the Alliance. All the people of the Alliance believe we can win, so they're doing everything they can to support us.
You're dang
That
right
means
we can
have
win.
to do our best to live up to their expectations.
This way.
Oh. Of course, the Alliance is making sure that the 5 Great Lords help with the effort, but we'll be getting support from the smaller territories too. I'll bet this is the first time those territories have worked so closely together. At least since the founding of the Alliance.
Once this battle is over, what will become of Fargus and Fodlan?
What would you like to
My
see
hope
happen?
is for a world at peace. A world in which this present turmoil is a thing of the past, the stuff of legends. I believe those who
Just the wing
survive the
things on her
atrocities
boots
of
down
war
there.
have a duty to create a new, better world. So the sooner we can stamp out such turmoil, the better. We must win, Professor. There is no alternative here. I won't allow for anything else.
Have you got nothing to report?
Professor? Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Imagine that.
Momentum's really picking up for this final battle, huh? Even I'm starting to feel tense.
Yes.
Me!
Final
Enbar's
battle.
history goes back 1,400 years. That even predates the founding of the Empire. It's one of the sacred sites of the Saros faith, so it's a pretty big deal. But hey, no need to worry about the monastery while you're fighting the final battle. I've got it covered. I'll defend it to my last.
Well, I'll be.
There's unrest. I hope that.
Hey there.
Thought I saw someone else getting a weapon that was weak. You did.
Is this it? There you go. Come back anytime.
What do you require? Farewell.
Hey,
Always her.
Professor!
Getting
Here we are,
broken.
facing the final battle with the Empire. It's been a long, difficult struggle. We have to get Lady Rhea back. And we have to crush the Empire in the name of Captain Gerald. I don't know what comes next, but we can sort out those details later.
Shiny blue thing. Buy the kitty.
We're heading up to Embar next. I hope I make it back safe so I can tell my little sis about it.
I hear they got a neat opera house there, where Manuela used to perform. What was it called again?
Middle front.
Ah, that's the one. My little sis always goes on about how much she'd like to see him perform. I know we can't see a show, but do you think we could at least see the building?
Well, we can take her to the place after the war.
Just recently, the fish in the pond suddenly started thrashing around like mad. I didn't know what was going on. Then I saw something gleaming in the southeastern sky. It happened right when you were out on campaign. I wonder what it could have been.
Hey!
Adair the Undefeated. With a name like that, he's bound to put up a damn good fight. Did you get a good look at Judith? She practically had hearts floating out of her eyeballs when she looked at Adair.
I'm not sure about
Tense,
that.
aren't you? Trust me, pal. No one's seen more heart-eyed women than this guy. She's got it bad. It makes all the sense. Even seasoned warriors aren't immune to love, pal.
That Nardell guy, or Nadir, I suppose. It was all some trick, and we fell for it. I don't think the nickname The Undefeated applies if he flees from us. Though, maybe he only got that name by running away. Can't be defeated if you run off, right?
In the opera, actors came and went all the time.
Yeah, he's pretty easy to
But
defeat in
people
the
behind
other
scenes
times
would
you have to
stay
fight him.
forever. I'll bet I'd know a few of them now, even after all these years.
Right in
They've
here again.
probably left the capital by now. Although, I'm still worried about them.
Professor! Maybe he'll tear down the wall that separates Fodlan from the outside world.
Perhaps
I
he
know
will.
it's hard to imagine, but I really hope he does. It would be so much better if people could live together instead of apart. I might even be able to live an ordinary life in the world Claude envisions.
This is the...
I appreciate...
Food tastes better when...
I feel the same. Let's fill up so that we feel good and energized.
That was a special one, I guess.
Hey, you're cleaning your plate. Nice job.
Please stop. You sound like my mother.
Now the special one.
That smell. This is so...
Coming down pretty hard right now. Holy crap.
Whenever I think about how we'll be seeing Lady Rhea real soon, I get happy and really get cleaning. We'll get there for sure, right? We'll see her again? I
Meet her
just
for
gotta
sure.
believe Lady Rhea is waiting for us in the capital. We just have to find her.
Fighting in the capital? Ugh. And we're fighting against Edelgard.
Double
But with you leading us, Professor, I know we'll win. Yeah! Woohoo! Fighting!
Yeah,
I'm scared,
woohoo,
to be
fighting!
honest. I'm just shouting to relieve the tension, but I'll be fine. Excuse me, could you do me a favor? Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart. We're finally going to the capital. This will be my chance to avenge Captain Gerald. Once we smash the Empire, I'm sure his soul will finally be able to rest in peace.
Who can say for sure?
Monica killed Captain Gerald for the Flame Emperor, and the Flame Emperor was Edelgard. I know that the future of all Fodlan rests on this battle. Nothing else is more important. But for me, this is personal. For Captain Gerald's sake, I'm going to give it all I've got and more.
Rhea will be somewhere in the city. I wonder if she can sense us coming. If we are able to save her, then I expect you will learn many secrets that have hitherto been kept from you. Are you prepared for that?
I am.
Excellent. The battle will soon be upon us. Let us both be at our best for what is to come.
Enbar's streets are paved with unhappy memories, Professor. I've avoided the damned place ever since I abandoned my nobility, swore never to return. Now here we are. to return in this manner. Well, I can't say it is something I ever imagined.
Interesting.
Right. It's very likely that Lady Rhea is confined in the Imperial Palace. If so, then our strategy will be to gain control of the streets and then assault the castle. A street battle followed by a castle invasion. It's just one battle after another. It'll be tough, but we have to win.
Not joking, it's literally 2 battles,
Lady
one
Rhea.
after the other.
I was born in Enbar. My mother and father met in a church there. Not too long after, I was brought into the world. I do not understand how war can happen in such a precious place. It is most regrettable.
Want to go to Abyss, thank you.
What?
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. Remember that battle 6 years ago? Oh, I'm guessing you do. Anyway, remember that knight who watched over Abyss with me for a while? I've been on the hunt for his whereabouts, and I finally found out what happened to him. My friend is no longer with us. Dead. Figured as much, but now I know for sure. I did get to meet his big sister at least. I'll never have the chance to thank him for our time together. But maybe I can find a way to help out his sister instead. Bet he would have liked that.
Kinda sad.
Those lights that came down on Mercius. I might have seen them before. Here at Garrick Mach. They looked like they'd rained down right on top of us, but at the last moment they veered off. I think they crashed into ALL. Must have been the goddess's blessing that protected us.
Or some mysterious barrier that just stops that from happening.
Listen up. Destroying the walls that separate Fodlan from the outside world strikes me as a bold step. I've spent so long struggling to reclaim the past that Claude's vision of the future casts me in a poor light. Oh, did you think I was serious? As if I would ever admit to a fault. Ensuring that the tradition of House Nouvelle continues uninterrupted is a noble task.
Butcher's got the right
I don't
idea.
know much about Almyrans, but I guess I have something in common with them. We're viewed as different because of where we came from. There must be a lot of people like us.
There are a
That's what I
lot.
thought. People from the north, the west, and even some isolated communities within Fodlan. And if that's the case, maybe Clodster's got the right idea.
Claude's quite the idealist, isn't he? Not that I've got room to talk. His ambitions are lofty and, well, reckless. One false move, and Fodlan is done for. Although, unrelenting idealism with a dash of recklessness can change the world.
What's Junk Pile got for me? Back to the monastery.
Here's an idea.
Lawrence. Leone. and Marianne. Nope, couldn't do more. Not what I meant to do. There we go. He shot up a lot for once.
Thanks.
Yay. Perfect.
Professor!
Here we are. We have... I don't know.
Nuts. There was Marianne again.
I might even be able to live in ordinary...
Perfect. And Hilda can do X.
Fighting, but with you. Yeah, I'm a little scared.
This... That...
Ah, come on. Perfect.
No.
And lands for her.
That. Look. That.
No one has the blue thing, so... Or yellow for being fully leveled. Perfect.
I got a question. You're probably right.
I don't care about her. We'll do a tea party with Laurens.
I was just thinking that I wanted to speak with you. Oh my, would you look at this color? These are some choice tea leaves.
Choice tea leaves.
Thank you.
Means I got a good tea for him.
Settles nicely on the palate. Oh?
Cute monks. Really?
Oh? I see.
Really?
Oh? Indeed. I hope it is not untoward of me to ask, but might I stay a little longer? This was
I botched
wonderful.
that one. Look at that, at least. That's all I care about.
My presence will have... What?
Look, Professor.
Hey, perfect. I'll take it.